Hey guys, obviously not a Let's Play. You can tell because there's a picture of my channel. But I thought I'd do a yearly wrap up, just to show just how much was done this year alone. Uh, I wanted to do a fresh one, so like I'm going from January 2015 to December 2015, so that'll be like the whole year in review. I want to make a little bit of disclosure. I'm doing this December 15th, so I still have a couple videos I haven't recorded yet because I don't know what the fuck to record. So this will be like 95% accurate, maybe even like 99. So first off, let's go back. For those of you who don't know, last year during the fall semester, so fall to the 2014, I tried to upload a video of Louis C.K.'s stand-up special "Chewed Up," or "Hilarious." One of them. They've got really simple names, and I tried to upload it to my YouTube channel because I was taking a comedy writing class at the time, and a big bulk of the class was stand-up, and the professor was having trouble uploading the stand-up special to our like course website thing. It's My Courses for Us. So I was like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. I can just upload it there. And that was the first time I like really fucked up. Like I'd lost monetization before, but this was a full blown copyright strike because Louis C.K. claimed it almost immediately, and I ended up not. So one of the restrictions that they put on me, all of them pretty much, they pretty much stripped me of everything, all my like abilities to do YouTube stuff. But the one that hit me the hardest was can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes. Now, if you didn't know, if you've never been on my channel, that's almost all my videos. So it ruled out Let's Plays. I couldn't do any more Let's Plays. So that kind of sets the stage. I'm not going to go too much more into that because that gets into like the end of 2014. Basically, because I had to create a second channel called Dino Laser Inc. One that I don't really have any plans to do anything with now. And I wasn't really feeling at my best. So December 19th and December 14th, this is around the time that it is now. So obviously there's a gap here between the 19th and the 26th of January. That was when my winter break was, and I wasn't recording anything during that time, just like I'm not this year. The only difference is this year now I have a bunch of Let's Plays recorded in advance, so you won't really notice the gap as much. But anyway, I created a second channel, and at the time I was only playing Ratchet and Clank 2, so it was getting all pretty low views. But I did end up finishing it. Shortly after this, I started doing Minecraft mods. Or not Minecraft mod, just one, and it's the Digimob one. And I think right around the time I did part 2, they released a huge, massive update, so the gap between Digimob's part 2 Digimob part 3 is astronomical. But anyway, these were videos. I later uploaded some of these videos to the Wrath of Zalus channel, just to, because I thought I uploaded the best ones. Some of them, I meant to upload all of them, but at this point it's been so long, and no one really gives a shit about Ratchet and Clank 2, or some of these videos. I think I uploaded Spore again. But anyway, so that's where I was around here. And then right around March 13th, because I think I got monetization taken away, or not monetization, I got the copyright strike in either September or October. But anyway, it was for 6 months. So right around here, I went back to my main channel. So these were pretty much from January 26th to March 6th. So roughly 2 months, maybe, or a month. Yeah, about a month and a week. I uploaded about 6 videos. So that's how the beginning of my year started. Not stellar, if I'm being completely honest. I think I've had better years for better starts. But whenever I do stuff like when I got monetization taken away and copyright strike, it always happens like going into the next year. So it's always a rough start. So that's the Dino Laser channel. Moving on, if we turn back the time a little bit, the very first video I uploaded to the Wrath of Zalus channel the whole year was the Fat Chocobo mount in Final Fantasy XIV. Just a quick little video, 51 seconds, just showing off the Chocobo mount. And then to kind of circumvent my inability to record videos longer than 15 minutes, I made highlight videos, kind of the Digimob stuff. So like I kind of just went and picked the greatest moments, and I yeah, I would pick the best moments and I kind of condensed them into videos. Something it was good practice, but not really something I plan to do again. Then I made the main theme of Kingdom Hearts 3D is just Dearly Beloved sped up. That was just a quick video where I showed off. I just got a sudden inspiration where I realized Dearly Beloved, which is the menu screen music on every Kingdom Hearts, the main theme in Kingdom Hearts 3D called Link to All is actually just Dearly Beloved, but like with the speed sped up. I thought it was a cool little video. So then I uploaded Digimob Extended, which was just the original part 1, but just I re-uploaded it. Because this is March 25th. This is definitely when my channel become uncopyright stricken. And yeah, you can see what games should I play next, copyright take over. And I made a welcome to my channel video, which I no longer use, and we'll get to that in a second. So I uploaded a couple videos here and there. It was at this point where I wasn't really sure what to play next, so I gave you guys options. And I think I deleted the video, but I made it. Yeah, it's actually, no, it's right here. What game should I play next? I think I put a straw poll in there. And basically asking you guys what games you wanted me to play. And during this time, my Digimon videos that I was doing, I continued with Digimob. I think I went to part 4. I don't think I made a part 5. I might have. I did a Surgeon Simulator Let's Play. That was pretty fun. I think I think people liked that one. And then I finished Sly 2, which I think is partially uploaded to the Dino Lasers channel, partially here. Doesn't matter. There was like 2 people who wanted me to finish it. It was terrible. It was a terrible Let's Play game. It was too long, and the mechanics and the checkpoints and stuff were a little bit too wonky. But yeah, and I picked Magic Pendule back up. That was another thing I did. Magic Pendule, for those who missed this, I guess, was a game I did, I want to say, a couple months after starting my channel. I made like 3 parts. Like a year later, I made another part. And then finally, and this kind of went on for a while where they were really spaced out. And then I think I kind of finished them early in the year. So this was when I started Ape Escape 2 and Monster Rancher 4. This was all the way back in April. Ape Escape 2, I kind of tricked people originally where I said, this title says, let's play Digimon World 4. And then the thumbnail was Digimon World 4. And then the intro, I was like, oh, we're playing a PS2 game. And we just fucking break out in Ape Escape 2. And some people didn't like that, and other people were like, God damn it. But then a week later, I did start Digimon World 4. This is a re-upload. People just didn't really seem to care about Ratchet & Clank 3, so I stopped it. Monster Rancher 4 took me by surprise. A lot of people really like the Monster Rancher games, and that's fine, but I keep having technical difficulties with the disc, so it's a pain in the ass for me to record. At this time, I also picked back up on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which I think 2 years ago I had done 2 parts. I think I did 1 part, and then like a month later I did another part. And then I like I said, I just picked it back up. During this time, me and my friends also recorded a Mario, just 1 full Mario Party. It was broken into 2 parts. And that was pretty fun, actually. I think these 2 are really good videos, and I don't know if they got as much exposure as they should have. But I definitely recommend checking them out. 4-player Mario Party, all sorts of havoc took place. Very good. So we're continuing with Digimon World 4. I want to point out, though, other than Part 1, most of the Digimon World 4 parts, as a whole, get less views than the other Digimon games. And I've explained this before, but the big reason is that it's not really the type of videos, like, they're mostly rage quit type videos, where the game is just broken, it's hard, way more than it needs to be. And it's not really, it's pretty much just a like Dark Souls type game with Digimon skins. It doesn't really have that much to do with Digimon. And so I guess once people watch that, they don't really need to watch it again because they're not gaining anything new. It's not like where I'm telling stories or stuff like that where I have to do in the other Digimon games to like fill the dead air. In this, it's mostly just fuck, shit, fuck, and that's only entertaining so many times. So I waited a bit. Let me see, May 11th. Actually, I guess that wasn't too long. So a couple weeks later, I did Ape Escape 2. I picked that back up. I did more Monster Rancher 4 during this time. Again, people liked it more than I thought they would. I definitely need to go back to it, but the disc also needs to stop breaking on me. I should have added up how many total videos I did this year. That would have been something smart to do. So I talked about a potential hiatus. I don't remember why that hiatus was now, but potentially it was there. I re-uploaded Spore 3, which is from the Dino Laser channel. Got more views here. Some people still want me to continue that, but I kind of ran into a similar problem with Monster Rancher with that one, where it's the game crashing on me, where it's just like, what do you want me to do? I can't keep playing if the game's going to keep crashing. So I did more Digimon World 4, more Ape Escape. I did one Let's Play of Fallout 3 where I kind of started the game. I recorded that when my friend PJ was in town, so he's in it too. I think he's in a couple parts of Kingdom Hearts too. And it was like we were super fucking tired, but I just wanted to get another video out. And I think it could have had potential to be a good Let's Play series, but obviously this was before Fallout 4 came out. I don't know now. It might have had potential, but there wasn't a huge interest. There's a couple of people who were saying like, I'd watch this, but for the most part, just didn't really seem like something people really wanted too much from. Anyway, so I ended up finishing Magic Pendule, which was a great weight off my shoulders, because I do keep in mind all of my series that aren't finished and the ones that I need to continue with. And then I think around this time I took a big break with Ape Escape. I took a big break with, not a big break, but a decent break with some of these videos. Yeah, that's right. So at this point I put all of these series on hold, including Digimon World 4. And I started playing Digimon Redigitize, which is actually very successful, much more so than Digimon World 4. I think part of that is definitely that it's a new Digimon game, that not that many people have seen it. I think another part is that it's a genuinely good game. And 3, I just think I'm enjoying it. And I think when I enjoy games, people tend to respond to that more. So it's like the perfect storm of best type of videos for my channel. And I am very confident that I'll get a similar reaction when Cyber Sleuth comes out in about 2 months now. So look forward to that. I know I am. Now, it was around this time where my 3-year anniversary was coming up. I think at this point it would have been about 2 or 3 weeks away. And I also discovered the donation button. So I don't know if I go into explanation in this video, but basically what I did was the donation button, it works with Google Wallet, which isn't available in every country. But I just said hey, do you guys want to support me? Feel free to donate. It's not required by any means. It's just something that you can do if you want. I'm not going to push it at all. And then I talk about it a bit for some of these parts, to the point where I think it's in part, I want to say it's in part 8. I got a comment on one of the videos where someone flat out said, I miss when this channel was about, Digimon stuff, and I hate that he fucking sold out and all he talks about is the donation button. And my response to that was, in the video, and is now, that, at the time I had just gotten the donation button. My whole Let's Play style is talking about things that are recent in my life. It would make sense that I'm talking about things, the donation button was something new in my life, so obviously I'm going to fucking talk about it. And then, as you'll find out, I don't fucking talk about it after this. After the stream and the stretch goals, I didn't fucking mention it. Very scarcely do I mention donating, unless I'm referring to the stretch goals. Speaking of, so on my anniversary stream, that's what I announced, is that I was going to do an anniversary stream, which was, I did on the 21st, which I believe, or around there, was my 3-year anniversary. So I've been on YouTube for 3 years at that point. And I streamed Digimon World 1. I did a brand new playthrough because it was my first Let's Play game. It was kind of what started the channel. And I did that for 8 hours. Excuse me, it was a fun time. I really did enjoy it. And you can find all 4 of the parts of the anniversary stream that are uploaded. I actually couldn't upload the whole video because in one big chunk, because when I was editing it and rendering it, it was like, you can't do this, what's wrong with you? So, and then we continued on with Redigitize. But I want to mention, so as part of the thing of my anniversary stream, and this might have been why people, or not people, it was like one person got mad, and it sticks with you though. When one person gets mad at you, it's like you can have 100 people say, oh, great video, thanks, but one person says it's bad, that's the one that sticks out. At this point, I decided, I've been watching some streams lately. I think around this point, Brown Man, so Ray from Achievement Hunter, had started streaming on his own. So that was my first real glimpse in, Twitch and stream culture. And I know a big part of that is subscriptions and donations and stuff like that. I didn't want to do subscriptions, not yet at least. But I floated with the idea of donations. So I think that's what started the donation button. But I wanted to give incentives. So this went on for a couple weeks around the stream. And I made some goals, and if the total amount that people had donated was donated, then I would try and then I would do these. So the first goal was I would try and get Marimon during the stream and bitch and moan the whole time. I did not end up getting Marimon, but so I want to mention before we get into it, I raised a total of $275 for the stream, and I think I mentioned this in part 8 or part 9 of Redigitize. I did not keep the money. What I did with it was, at this time, my grandmother had just passed away, and my father had to sell his childhood home, a home that, while I didn't live in, I was living in at this point, like, so during the summer, but I'd kind of only visited it from time to time, and he had to sell it because of reverse mortgage and some things that, I'm going to be honest with you, I just don't understand. Basically, they couldn't afford to keep it, and they were only keeping it as long as my grandmother was alive, and then once she passed away, they had to sell it, and part of that was fixing a bunch of, like, things here and there, because this is a really old house. And so my dad, all of a sudden, like, he'd lived there his entire life, like, or most of his life, and he now had to get an apartment, but it's like, while he's paying for fixing the house so they can get rid of it, or not get rid of it, so they can sell it. It wasn't like a mean thing. He was, money was becoming an issue, and I was saving all my money for college because I don't work when I'm here during the semester. I just save up all my money over the summer and over the winter, and I kind of live off that for a couple months. And, like, I could have given it to him, but it would have been risky for both of us. So I said, like, whatever's donated, I'm gonna try and give to my dad whatever I can, just to kind of help with first and last month's rent and security on his new place. And he did not want to take it. He is a very proud man, and I can see where he's coming from that. I wouldn't want to take it either. But I kind of forced it to him. I said, look, Dad, I want to help you. Just think of it as rent for staying here during the whole summer. I can't let you go like this. So that's where the money went. I did not keep any of it. If I do, I'll probably do something similar to this next year, and I might keep it then, depending on if my life is turned upside down again. But anyway, so that's the story. That was not the. I want to make it clear that was not what I originally thought when I went and did this. Originally, it was just gonna be like, hey, this is a fun thing. I guess I'll get some extra money I could put towards my saving for college. But I had a change of heart like about 1/4 of the way into it. So I'm not gonna say it was it was an altruistic type thing from the very beginning, but that's how it ended. And so I want the people who did donate to know that their money did go to a good place. Now, about the goals. So like I said, Marimon, I tried to get him during the stream, I didn't. But getting Marimon means making care mistakes, so I ended up killing some Digimon. That was a real fun running joke that people said all of the 8 hours that I definitely wasn't like, oh yeah, great, oh, you're super funny, oh. Breathe, okay. So then the other thing was that Digimon World 4, this donation locks in my Digimon World 4 playthrough, meaning I give you my word I will finish it. At this point, I ended on part 6 of Digimon World 4. I had Digivolved to Wargreymon, which is way more than I'd ever done. And I kind of thought like that would be the end of it. I wouldn't have to play it anymore. Because of this donation goal, which now I realize is not worth the price of my suffering. I should have made that $100 or something. It's been a fucking nightmare. But I will finish it. That is my goal. I am obligated to do that to you. So then the other one was Digimon Masters. I will do one Let's Play in Digimon Masters. I didn't do a Let's Play. I streamed it. And I actually streamed it twice. And we'll get more to that in a bit. Okami. I will start a Let's Play of Okami once I finish Ape Escape, Monster Rancher, or Kingdom Hearts, whether I finish it entire. So I didn't end up finishing Monster Rancher or Ape Escape. I just started Okami anyway. And that's been going pretty strong. I've actually been pretty proud of the reaction it's been getting. And then Digimon World 4. Hard mode. Upon finishing Digimon World 4, I'll make an attempt at hard mode. Just how many parts, depending on how much people enjoy my suffering. I'd likely wait a bit. So basically, like a year after I finish Digimon World 4, whenever I fucking do that, I'll try hard mode, which some people have said, they don't really care about. Because I made these goals, and then some people said like they didn't care about some of the goals, which is fine. That's something I should have expected. So that's something that we'll do once I finish. And then the other one was I'll do a Let's Play in Digimon Rumble Arena with one or more of my pals. I know a lot of people have forgotten about this because no one has fucking asked me about it. But it's been tough getting my friends together. I might try and do that over winter break. Who knows? But I might be able to go over to Spencer's house. I've been trying to wait for like the perfect storm of it. So I'll keep you posted on that. Same thing with Mario Party 7. I really enjoyed doing those videos, and it's just so hard to get all of us together. So I don't, like, I haven't come even close to filling this one, but I'll do everything in my power to do it. So then Digimon Masters, I'll just save time. There's another one that says I'll do 10 Let's Plays, and that one was hit too. Basically, I said I would do Let's Plays in Digimon Masters. I fucking can't. It's just like it's a generic free MMO. There's plenty of Digimon fan service in the game where they have some really rare Digimon and some really specific ones. And that's cool and all, but you pretty much have to pay for them or grind really hard. It's like, that doesn't make a good Let's Play. Like, it just, I know you guys want to see me play it, which is fine, but it's just like, it's not going to be entertaining. It's just going to be me running around having no fucking idea what to talk about. It's just like, okay, I'm going to go to this quest. Now I'm going to kill 10 of these. Now I'm going to turn it in. Now I'm going to go get this quest and talk to this person. Now I'm going to kill 5 of these. And some of them are going to drop items. And I've got to collect those items and turn them in for a different quest. It's not entertaining. It's just not. Like, maybe I'm spoiled because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for like a year and a half now. And that's just like kind of turned all the MMO stuff on its head, where it's just like they made it so it's like all the grindy parts aren't terrible. But I've said, if someone wants to make like a really detailed, like, this is what you can do this for about an hour, and then that's what I'll do that. But they have to make it a very detailed guide, because I'm not going to wander around just like clicking on random NPCs. That's not, I know you guys want to see Digimon Masters, but there is a line between games that are fun to watch and games that are fun to play. And I know some of it can be fun, like, oh, he's suffering, look at that. But it's not, you don't want to see me just wander around aimlessly and be like angry because I don't know where I want to go. That's not, I'm pulling rank here. Like, that's not entertaining. I know what is and what isn't, and that's just not going to work out. So if someone can make me a very detailed guide of what to do, then I'll do it. But until then, Digimon Masters is on hiatus. It's not something I can do. I did 2 streams, and that's all I have in me. I don't think it's a good game. Like, Digimon World 4 is broken mechanically, but it has like a linear plot. This Digimon Masters it's a clusterfuck, and I don't know how to make those entertaining. I just don't. So someone's gonna have to do something about that, I guess. Otherwise, I regret to say I will not be able to fulfill this goal, and I really do feel bad about that. But it's just like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I will fully admit that. I'll admit my mistakes. Next up, Final Fantasy X. Same as Okami, I started that. That's going strong. People are responding more to that than I thought they would, and they're actually, it's weird. They're like, it's gaining views as I make new parts, which is different for Let's Plays. Usually it's the opposite. So I'm excited to keep doing that. Streaming. This one I have fulfilled in spades. Basically, I'll stream every Friday. And I think I've kept my word on that. I've had to skip 1 or 2 days because, like, going home for Thanksgiving where I couldn't do it and stuff like that, and then I upload them later. I think that's been really successful, and I'm really glad this goal was met because, excuse me, I'm having a ton of fun. It's pretty much become like a part of my channel. It's weird to think that there was a time when I didn't stream, and I do that right through YouTube Gaming, so that's fun. A lot of people might miss this too, but Digimon Rumble Arena is attached to this too. Same idea as Mario Party 7 and Rumble Arena 1. Just gotta get my friends together. I'm still working on it, still in the back of my mind. I'm trying. It's very hard to get us all together, especially for couch co-op games. Like, if it's online, it's different, but Digimon World DS. I'll do the 7 Demon Lords side quest. We'll need to do a lot of grinding first. I meant this. So I finished my Digimon World DS Let's Play, for the most part. I think part 16, which was right after I finished the story, came out. I think that came out, like, right before I got my copyright strike. So I fully intended to do a couple Let's Plays where I just grind, and then I'd do this Demon Lord side quest. But the copyright strike really fucked everything up, the pacing, everything. I could theoretically just go back into the game and just, like, grind for a bit, and that would be a Let's Play. And then, like, when I felt I was confident enough, I'd go to the 7 Demon Lord side quest, but we'll see. I am working on it. It's more of like I put it on the back burner for some other projects, but I am aware that I have to go back and do it. And then Digimon Masters talked again. PlayStation Plus games. I said once a month, Carlos and I will play the PlayStation Plus games that month. Get a brutally honest criticism of if the game sucked, we would just stop playing them. This would be 2 PS3 games, 2 PS4, and if the Vita games that month are crossed by, possibly 2 of those. So I'll admit I had kind of forgotten that was a goal, and I think everyone else did too. If people like genuinely want me to do that, and there's a difference between genuinely want. If your response is yeah, I'd watch that, that's not genuinely want. What genuinely want means is like, yes, I really want you to do that. Like, can you please try and start doing that once a month? Then I'll do it. But if it's just a matter of like, yeah, that could be interesting, that's not a good reason to start something, especially to put other projects on hold. So it's all about time management. And then I had a couple other goals. Where Digimon World Dusk Dawn playthrough, Digimon Card Battle, Digimon World 2, where I would go to the last fight. Thank fucking God that one wasn't reached. Digimon World 4 Very Hard Mode. Let's play in Final Fantasy 14, Digimon All Stars, more Digimon Master stuff. The big one was going to end with I'll make Carlos watch every episode of Marble Hornets, the thing that made Slenderman popular. And then he'll do a Let's Play of the Slenderman PC game in the middle of a forest at midnight or later. And that was the last goal because A, I think it would be amazing to watch, and B, it would take a lot of setup to do. But we didn't reach that, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I think while playing Digimon World Stream, whoever has the highest donation at the time of my Digimon stats will choose the next Digi-Egg and the name. I think I did that once or twice. That was kind of a last minute thing I added in. And then if 25 people donate any amount, like so 25 people had donated $1, I'll bring back Who's That Digimon before every video. I did that for Digimon World DS because I couldn't stretch the video, so like I had to put something on the sides, and black bars just seemed boring. So I would do a silhouette of a Digimon, and I'd make people try and guess who it was. And they guessed it every week because they're cheaters who look it up on the wiki, but that's fine. So I said 25 different people donated. I didn't care any amount, then I'd bring that back. But we did not get that. I think total there was about 12 different donators, so that might have been too ambitious on my part, but so that's like where we stand on the donation goals. I'm still working on some of them. I've still done some of them. I think I fulfilled mine to the bargain for the most part, probably about 75%. There's some things that I was in over my head and didn't realize what I was doing. So give me feedback on that if there's a part of that where you're like, hey, you haven't done this, or hey, could you do this? So anyway, moving on. So I uploaded the parts of the stream, the anniversary stream, and then let me see, am I even recording? Oh, thank God. So I finished this, and then that was met with a pretty decent amount of success. The last part ended up being 2 hours, which I think at the time and still, not including stream uploads, so in terms of just Let's Plays, I think that's the longest video on my channel, is the last part of Redigitize. Which I easily could have made 2 parts, but I think I think the last battle took like half an hour. So then I said, what should I play next? And then like I run over the results of the donation goals just like I just did. I did another one-off Let's Play of Surgeon Simulator. That was fun. I did more Digimon World 4. God bless my soul. And more Monster Rancher. I started Okami. Come on, scroll. Right, I was right-clicking. Started Okami, started doing more Kingdom Hearts, more Ape Escape, basically kind of resumed where I left off. And then, so September 5th, that's when I got back to college, so I was able to start streaming more. I think my very first stream was Digimon Masters, unless I had another one that I just didn't upload. No, I think it was Digimon Masters. So all of these are through YouTube Gaming. So luckily when I'm done, YouTube Gaming just uploads them right to the channel, which is super convenient for me. And this kind of goes to show how popular Digimon Masters is too. Like some people are very vocal about getting me to play this, but at the same time, nobody is watching this after I do it. And I think that's for a reason. So I don't want to say business, but from like a popularity standpoint, nobody really gives a shit. I think most of that was during the stream. So not something I'm really feeling too obligated to continue. I did a Binding of Isaac Let's Play where I killed Satan for the 5th time, which is part of the to get the negative, which is an item in Binding of Isaac. I have played Binding of Isaac a shit ton since then, but someone made a decent comment on there which said Binding of Isaac is very oversaturated where a lot of people play it. So unless you're horribly bad at it or in the top 1%, it's not worth watching. And I agree with that to some extent. So probably won't do any more of those. I'm a huge Binding of Isaac fan. I think I'm coming close to platinuming it on PS4 and Vita, but that is a point I agree with where it's just not. I'm just might not be good enough. So this is also when I did the last Let's Play of Monster Rancher 4. It's not last because I want it to be. It's last because I got 40 minutes into the last part, into another part, and the disc just crapped on me, and that keeps happening. So it's kind of killed my drive to want to play it. I will keep going back to it, but it's been rough. So keep that in mind. Started Final Fantasy X finally when I was here. That was met with decent success for a non-Digimon game. Pretty decent. Did a Let's Play of Armello. Some people surprisingly have watched that. I streamed Armello a bunch with Spencer, and I think it's definitely worth watching and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I think there's a missing stream here. That I must. Oh no, I'm right. So I forgot. I streamed Digimon World 4. So I kind of moved Digimon World 4 over to start being a streaming type game, because it kind of lessens how terrible it is when I can talk to the audience and stuff like that during the time. Plus, they can tell me where to go, so I don't have to keep looking it up. So I've been doing that. I continued my anniversary stream playthrough of Digimon World. That's one of the things I've been doing. Again, those still get a decent amount of views. And then for a while, just Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Okami. You're going to see that a lot. I did another part of Ape Escape. I still want to go back and finish that, but I want to stream it, and I don't think that many people care about it. So it would be an unpopular choice for a stream game. Digimon Masters, and then right after I did this Digimon Masters stream and this Digimon World stream, I did both of these in the same day. I streamed with Spencer for fucking 3 hours, and we played a bunch of Armello. And then that's just a quick Metal Gear Solid 5 video from when I was playing it on PlayStation 4. I don't want to spoil it, but if you're interested, you can watch it. It's there. Just search it on my channel. So then I started Digimon World Data Squad, which is, in terms of Digimon games, it's not up there with the best. So like I still consider 1, 3 redigitized, even DS to be like the best ones as for playable and watchability. Maybe Digimon World DS kind of coasting close to the middle because it's not. Apparently it's not that good to watch, but. So that was a fun start. I think that'll get more views once I create a playlist with it, but for the most part, it's kind of not that popular because nobody really knows it exists. And then I streamed it a little bit later. The reason I stopped doing that was because I wanted to do Let's Plays for it so I could upload a couple during winter break. And that is not going well. I have not started that, and I've got about 24 hours left here, so we'll see how that goes. And then for a while, I would do occasional videos from so this was from the Battlefront beta, but the way this kind of works is that I do Final Fantasy, Okami, Kingdom Hearts, and then I would do a stream, and that's kind of how all of my weeks went for a while. I kind of fell into a routine. There's different ones occasionally. So like I made a My Game Collection video, which is 2 hours, 22 minutes. I made these years ago where I used to just kind of update my game collection, but I would only do it in sections at a time. So like I would do, here's my PS3 one, here's my PC, here's my Steam collection, here's my other stuff. I just combine them all into one video, just call it 2015, and then I don't have to do it again for another year. And if nothing changes, then I won't update it. So I just wanted to do that just so I could set a standard and be like, okay, so now if anyone wants to be like, oh, you should do this Let's Play, well, why don't you go check and see if I own it, because I'm not going to buy a new game just because someone says so, unless it's Dark Cloud 2, which I still haven't started. And then I did a Payday 2 Let's Play with Spencer, which I think was much better than the one I did with Carlos. More Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, etc. Another Digimon World 4 stream. And then I did Quiplash and Fibbage. And did I stream twice in a row? How the fuck did this happen? When was this? It looks like I streamed for like 4 hours. Anyway, Fibbage and Quiplash are 2 games from the Jackbox Party Pack, which basically I am the only one who needs to own the game, and then everyone else can play just from like their browser or something. It's been a very, very popular stream game, just the Jackbox in general, and I'm glad I bought it. I don't think I even bought it on sale. I think I bought it full price for $25. Very, very worth it. I really enjoy playing those, and I enjoy streaming them. What people need to realize about these games is that for Quiplash, there's a limited number of prompts. For Fibbage, There's only so many questions. That's why I can't play it every week, because then eventually it's all gonna be like repeat questions and stuff like that, and then it's not fun. Like it's unavoidable. Like I just need to space it out more. So I get a little bit annoyed when I'm streaming and I'm like, people are like, "Oh, play Jackbox." Like I just played Jackbox yesterday, like, or I just played it last week. Like we need to space it out, guys, or that we're just gonna completely run the well dry. Like there needs to be a level of like understanding that, oh, probably can't do that because it's just because it's so much fun doesn't mean you want to get rid of it all. So anyway, we did More Digimon World 4. I think that was the last one I did to date, where we ended up killing, or no, I did another one. We killed the boss of the swamp zone, wherever it is. I don't even remember what it's called. Venom Swamp. Which was a pain in the ass. It wasn't even a hard boss. It was just like he never landed to be hit. It was bullshit. Then again, more Okami, more Final Fantasy, more Kingdom Hearts. Again, I recommend watching all three of those. I think all three of those series are top notch, which is why I've continued them through my pretty much the last couple months. So for Halloween, I did a stream on Thursday, I did a stream on Friday, and then I did a stream on Saturday. And I think they were pretty good. Resident Evil 4, I just kind of went for a while. People really seem to like that one, which I did Let's Plays of Resident Evil 4 a while ago, like in my first year. But this time I'm streaming it on Pro, so I thought that was pretty fun. Luigi's Mansion, I played through the whole game. Again, this was my second ever Let's Play. I thought that was pretty good. It ended up being like over 4 hours. And then Dead Space 2 Hardcore. After streaming 2 days for basically 4 hours, I was like, I'm just going to take it easy with this one. I said, I'll do Hardcore, which if you don't know means you get one life. You die, it's game over, and you have to restart the game. And I had to restart once, and I said, if I have to restart again and it hasn't been 2 hours, then I'll just start and I'll play a new game. But if it's been if I die after the 2 hour mark, then I'm just gonna end the stream, and that's what happened. I died very shortly after hitting 2 hours. More Kingdom Hearts. So then we started doing Extra Life. Or not started, but it was a one day for 24 hours. Spencer and I streamed for 24 hours. We did 12 different games. And so we went and we did some of the favorites. We did Jackbox. I did Payday 2 with Carlos and stuff like that. Armello, all the good stuff. It's funny that this loaded up. Spencer is working on uploading these. If you don't know, from the 24 hours, he lost the first 12 hours due to a silly mistake he made. And so we're only going to get some of them. He's working on editing them and stuff like that. Things I wouldn't do. I would just upload them raw. But he's working on kind of making them a little bit more entertaining, because some of them it's just us dozing off. So look forward to those. I'm going to try and upload those. I haven't decided. It'll either be every Tuesday or every Thursday. I think I scheduled the Payday 2 one for today, so it might be every Tuesday. And then again, more Okami, more Kingdom Hearts, etc. I forgot about that. I did a game Dev Tycoon stream, which was pretty fun. I tried to continue it, so I did a part 2, but there was only like 3 people in the chat. So that's a fun game where it's like different people can like tell me what to name the game, what kind of game it's gonna make. It's all a simulator game. And then the other thing was I really enjoyed making a game, and then right before it was finished, having the chat try and guess what the rating was going to be. That was fun when I had like 15 to 20 people in the chat, but when there's only like 3, it didn't work out so well. So I ended up switching over to Digimon World 4, and that was the last one I did, because I'm pretty sure all I did in that part was the side quests. So more Digimon World 4 to come after Cyber Sleuth. God, I don't want to play it until then. Alright, and then I delayed a stream because Digimon Tri came out that day. I think I played Fallout 4 and Jackbox, but Fallout 4 got updated a little later. I made the best of Agumon and Digimon Tri, which someone rightly pointed out was just like the only moments between Agumon and Tai was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds out of like an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, that's fine. So that's been doing pretty well. And then I did the English dub music of the Digivolution sound, so like so just the Digimon music, and then I dubbed it over the animation from Tri, and that was not allowed to be monetized. Toei Animation decided that was not good enough for me. But yeah, I don't think it was my best work. I think it was rough because if I remember, the animation for the Digimon Tri Digivolution sequence was longer than the longest audio I could find for a Digivolution sequence from the first season. So it was kind of tough to slice them together. Some people have made suggestions since then, but so it was a little choppy. And God, the comments on that video are terrible. There's so many people. Wow, I forgot. I got a lot of dislikes for this video too. That might be the most dislikes I have on any video, or at least the ratio. Because a lot of people disliked it just because they don't like the English dub, which is fine, which is not fine actually. It's fine to not like the English dub, but don't take it out on a YouTuber. So I have very polarizing reactions on that video. It's either they fucking hate it, or they really love it, or at the middle it's kind of like, oh, this could be done a little bit better, but good job overall. So that was an interesting video to make. Probably not going to make another one like that, but I threw it out there. Again, more Final Fantasy Okami, Kingdom Hearts, good stuff. So then I did a second part of the Resident Evil 4 stream. I did a very quick game in Naughty Bear, which I think was very fun. And I continued a little bit of the Digimon World 1 playthrough. That was fun. That was a good day. And then I finally uploaded the Fallout stream, which is all Tri discussion. If you want to hear my thoughts on Digimon Tri, it's all in the Fallout 4 stream. And then my last stream before winter break, Final Fantasy's uploaded today, and Payday 2 uploaded today, coming out later. So I don't know. Again, I don't know the exact number of videos I have. Like, I could count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hang on, we're going to get there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Probably around, I think it's 30 a page, so 30 times 5, 3 times 5. So around 150 videos just this year, which is pretty good. Not pretty good, that's excellent. That's more videos, as you can see, on total. That's more than I've done any other year. So it's been very fun. Sad to see it go, but I just thought people would like a good wrap-up. They get a chance to see how the Donation Girls are playing out. They get like a little bit of behind the scenes. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in a later date. Goodbye.